Okay, one of the things I'm going to show today is, and that I like about Windows XP is professional, is the remote desktop connection. You do a virtual private network, and one area that this comes in handy is, say I'm at work and I have my computer and there's a file on my computer at home I need. If I have this set up, I could get the file, and vice versa, out on the road or just any place you'd have an internet connection and stuff. And to get started, one of the first things you need to do is to go to the device manager, and the way I get there is I hit start, go to my computer, right click on it, and I go to properties. Well, I say device manager, I'm used to Windows 98 and all the other ones before this. The system properties. And once you get there, see it says system properties, you go to remote. And I've already got this checked down here towards the lower half of it. You got remote desktop. And you see I got it checked, allow users to connect remotely to this computer. I'll go ahead and uncheck it here, and I'm going to check it back. And I get the message that says some local accounts might not have passwords. Accounts used for remote connections must have passwords. If you are using an internet connection sharing or personal firewall, the connecting port must be open to enable remote access. And that connecting port is 3389. That would have to be open on your firewall. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to hit apply. And I'm going to do that. Okay, now. And so you would need a user account. You already got an account set up with a password on your computer. You can just use that one. What I did is, right now I'm on my desktop. I'm going to connect remotely to my notebook on my network. And I've already the user account remote, password and everything, so I'm going to get started. And they go to remote connection. You hit start, programs, accessories, communications. Then you will go down here and you'll see remote desktop connection. And we're going to click that. And things act a little slow here because I got the little Windows multimedia encoder running 7.1 to make this movie here. And where it says computer, you put in the IP address for the computer you're connecting to. And then you got your options. I already got the IP address in. I got the username, password would go there. You can set this up and save it and everything. Put your password, save it to where it puts an icon on your desktop. You'd hit save as. That way you would just have to click the little icon. Now, another thing I'm going to do is you got your options. Hit display, and you got all these options, and it's going to depend on your connection speed. I got resources, I got disk drives, printers, parallel ports. I could actually, if I was at work, I could actually, or on the road, and I needed to print out a file, I could actually do it and use the printer on my printer at home. Programs, if I wanted to automatically start a program, I could click at, hit start. When I connected and all that and logged in, it would connect that and start running that program. And experience, that's where your desktop background you can check and all that, depending on your. If I was on a 56K dial-up, it's probably going to let me use my themes and bitmap. And what you have is going to slow it down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set it. I'm going to LAN. Okay. Now I'm going to connect. I hit connect. Do that. I'm connecting to my notebook now. It's just sitting there at the login screen. If another user was using your computer, they would get the message now that you was trying to connect to log out. So the best place to have it is have your computer up and running that you're going to connect to and setting at the login screen. Now I'm going to type in my password, and you should use passwords with letters and numbers. You wouldn't want anybody else being able to break in. And I'm connecting in here, logging in. And up comes my background. I'm connected in. This is the desktop and everything on the remote user's account on the notebook. And I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to hit start. And I'm going to go to my computer. There's my C drive on my notebook. And say I want to demonstrate. I got a file I need. Now I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to highlight it, go over here and say copy this file. And here's my desktop. I'm going to put C, and I want to put my download folder over here, and I'm going to say copy. I've already got that file on there, but I'm going to say yeah, go ahead and replace it to demonstrate here. I'm copying a file over from notebook to desktop, just like you would on a regular notebook, but I'm controlling and seeing their connection. And we'll close this out. And you know, I could even launch let's go here to accessories and games. Let's say I want to play a game of free cell. So I can actually do that with the speed, you know, depending on the speed and how it's going to react and everything. Close that out. And you know, you can just look around, do what you need to do, move files, and to get out of it, you just go to start, hit disconnect. Are you sure you want to disconnect? Yep. And I'm back to my desktop here. As you can see here, I've saved the icon for remote connection. If I click that, it's probably going to be slow coming up. Running this encoding software and everything is slows everything down here. We're going to go ahead